All right, good morning, guys. We got a real thing going on here. So there's an unnamed energy efficiency company that replaced the air conditioners, monitors the power. They put in VFDs and separate speed controls and all this nonsense. And now this hood is dead. It's Saturday morning. This owner was told he wouldn't get an exhaust hood motor until like Wednesday. I'm not gonna go reaching into being stupid yet. This says it's on. It must be breaking downstairs. So let me start over. This is, I'm gonna guess it's a 3-phase. It is 3-phase single horse motor, simple enough. It is physically turned on, so you know it may start, but this is all controlled by a speed controller downstairs that allows it to do inverter. It's inverter compatible, so that they can change the speeds and all that. I don't see that to be the case with this unit though. So this was off. Big hood fan. We've got two VFDs up here. And ultimately what we're gonna do, so one of these is the line coming in, and one is the line going up to the fans. So with that off, I'm gonna open this, take a look inside, and then we'll straight pipe it so that the fan is just controlled by the breaker and the switch. And we'll take it from there. Looky there. Indeed, we have a barbecue. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, the motor is smoked. It works, but you can see it's smoked. We'll check this out. This is the difference between, well, whatever. All right, 1 to 2, 208, 2 to 3, 208, 1 to 3, 208. Let's turn it on. That time it took. That time it took. You got a bad switch on leg 3. You got leg 3 of this switch is, I just checked it and we had 110 on 3. 1 to 2, 212, 1 to 3, 212. Not, see, look, 1 to 3, 165. You literally got a bad switch. You have a bad switch. It's on the motor smoking, so I'm going to replace it, but I loosened those up so I can mess with the belt. 100% your problem. 100% your problem. Bad switch. Bam! There you go, baby. There you go, baby. Thanks, United. Okay, I figure this is as good a time to chat as any. Just left my local United refrigeration. They have, so here's what's wild. That WEG motor, the energy efficiency company couldn't get this fixed because nobody had the motor in town. That's what I was told on a conference call with them yesterday, because I represent the operator, right? So the operator made a 3-way call. Hey, what's going on? And nobody can get the motor till Tuesday or Wednesday. So I even said, hey, you should call this guy at United Refrigeration in this town. I bet he's got that motor. And they're like, well, it has to be inverter ready and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, well, maybe not, but it is what it is. That was at 3:45 on Friday, when I still had time to not have to pay extra to open a parts house like we just did. But, okay, sirrah. That original motor is from 2010, and it is not inverter ready. That original WEG motor has no inverter, what they're looking for. So the reason they couldn't replace that motor was bull. But does that surprise you? If the reason the motor was a problem at all was it wasn't getting its proper power through the switch. So, I mean, if they couldn't find that you didn't have good power coming to your switch, I am not surprised that they're also incompetent at trying to find a motor. And this may be like a slam session on these guys. I don't know what technicians they used. I don't know what company partnered with the energy efficiency guys. So I'm not slamming anyone specifically. What I am hot is everyone just looked at this restaurant and said, yeah, you just won't have hoods. That's their primary hood. Yeah, you saw there was 2 on the roof, but that one is over 4 fryers, 2 griddles, and a flat top. The other one's just over 2 fryers. It's a little secondary. So when that big one goes down, you're supposed to close the restaurant. And these guys did not give a crap. So did they not want to find the motor? I don't know. Did they not want to work Friday at 3 in the afternoon? I don't know. But what I do know is the motor I have is the exact Leeson replacement motor for that WEG, except this one's inverter ready. So this isn't a temporary fix. This is the motor that they could have put in that would have talked to their VFD. No, I'm not messing with any of that. The VFD is bypassed inside, and we're sending direct power to the roof full speed. And that's what we're gonna do, because I am not getting into their VFD stuff. I'm putting in this motor, I'm firing it up, I'm dialing it in at full speed with the pulley and the tension. That's the end of that. So, all right, we're almost there. I was only like 20 minutes from the parts house, so that's not bad. All right, I'm not videoing a whole lot at this point because now we're running. Old motor's off, pulleys on. I have made this mistake when I was first started, because most of these universal motors are 120 208, 120 240. So you're like, hey, we need to make sure we wire it for high voltage. Time out. This is 208 460. So we need to hit this low voltage. Which breaks you down. Okay. These are all numbered. And so as you start sorting through, this is 4, 5, and 6 capped off. That's 4, 5, and 6. So this is 8 and 2. Yep, I got 8 and 2. I've got 3 and 9. 3 and 9, which left 1 and 7. So we're gonna run the whip in here and then make our connections with wire nuts in there. Tape everything. Turned on the breaker downstairs. Let's see. Rotation this way, no clue. Nope, we're backwards. So I'm gonna let. Boy, that smells terrible. I have the hot leg powered all the time because I don't have a 3-pole switch, and neither did the parts house. So we're breaking 2 legs of power, but so what we're gonna do now is flip-flop 2 wires to get a spin. All right, we're allowed to pull 3.8 amps. No. Yeah, we're allowed to pull 3.6 amps, and I'm only pulling 2.9. So we're good, man. We're good. I know the frame rate looks funny. Yeah, baby.